thanks for tuning in. I'm Ann Powell, the WJTS News. A 4-year veteran of the Indiana State Police has been arrested for sexual battery. Ryan Griffith was arrested and booked into the Crawford County Jail on Thursday. He's accused of touching a female in an unwanted manner at a Crawford County home while off duty in February. Griffith also allegedly gave false information to detectives during the investigation. He now faces a felony charge of domestic battery and a misdemeanor charge of false informing. Du Bois County has recorded another day with daily COVID-19 case counts in the single digits. The county reported just one new case and no additional COVID-19 related deaths on Thursday. This brings the countywide total of COVID-19 cases to 6,046 and 116 deaths. The county's 7-day rolling average for all positive tests now stands at 3.7%. To see a breakdown of the county's COVID-19 cases by age group and for more information, you can head to coronavirus.in.gov. Over 1.3 million Hoosiers are now fully vaccinated against COVID-19. As of Thursday afternoon, 1,321,876 residents, or 24.3% of Hoosiers 16 and older, have been fully vaccinated. In Du Bois County, 28.8% of residents over 16 years old are fully vaccinated against the virus. In Daviess County, 19.8% of those 16 and older have been fully vaccinated. 23.5% of Martin County residents over 16 are fully vaccinated. In Orange County, 34.2% of those 16 and older are now fully vaccinated. 19.4% of Crawford County residents are over 16 years old are fully vaccinated. 25.2% of Perry County residents over 16 are fully vaccinated. In Spencer County, 23% of residents 16 and older are now fully vaccinated. In Gibson County, 27% of those 16 and older are now fully vaccinated. 33.4% of Pike County residents 16 and older have been fully vaccinated. And when looking in Warwick County, 35.1% of residents over 16 have been fully vaccinated. To make your vaccine appointment, visit ourshot.in.gov. Bill authored by State Senator Mark Mesmer has passed the Indiana House of Representatives. Senate Bill 177 would allow the immediate family of a deceased individual to request a new investigation by the Indiana State Police into the cause of death of their relative. The Indiana State Police would not be required to open a new investigation, but would have to review the request. The legislation does specify that the family must meet reasonable suspicion standards by providing relevant facts. Mesmer authored the bill after meeting with the family of Christy Kelly, a resident of Senate District 48, who went missing and was found deceased weeks later inside her car in a pond. Local law enforcement ruled Kelly's death as an accident, but her family still had many questions. The bill now returns back to the Senate for further consideration. 5 of the biggest tech companies in America are now at the focus of a state censorship investigation. Indiana Attorney General Todd Rokita says he's investigating Facebook, Twitter, Google, Amazon, and Apple to see if they violated Indiana's consumer protection laws by limiting speech from conservative voices or ideas. Rokita says that it's potentially harmful and unfair for big tech companies to manipulate content. Lawmakers have watered down a controversial bill to remove protections from Indiana's diminished wetlands. If passed, it would eliminate a 2003 law that requires the Indiana Department of Environmental Management to issue permits in a state-regulated wetland and in enforcement proceedings against landowners who allegedly violated the current law. An amendment approved by the House of Environmental Affairs Committee scales back the intended repeal, and instead of excluding all classes of wetlands from permitting requirements, specific permitting exemptions are provided for croplands and temporary streams. The bill now heads to the House floor. The Du Bois County Solid Waste District is holding another round of their special Saturday hours. The next event takes place this Saturday, April 10th, from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Items normally accepted at the center will be accepted during this time. This includes electronics, appliances, household hazardous waste materials, fluorescent bulbs, cooking oil, large metal items, and tires. Unloading assistance will not be provided, so you will need to bring a helper if you cannot unload your items yourself. Residents are required to wear a face covering when on site and should remain in their vehicle until they are greeted by the attendant. One resident will be served at a time, so plan for delays. Process Center Saturdays for Du Bois County residents only, and no businesses will be accepted. Larger loads will be refused and referred to the Blackfoot landfill in Winslow. For more information, you can head to DuBoisCountyRecycles.org or you can call the district at 812-482-7865. A major asphalt resurfacing project is scheduled for I-62 in Crawford and Harrison counties. Lane closures and restrictions will go into effect in mid to late April between State Road 66, just west of State Road 135. This project is part of a $7.1 million contract to resurface a 13-mile stretch of the road between Crawford and Harrison counties. It includes resurfacing the State Road 66 interchange between Marengo and Leavenworth. Ramps will be restricted at the interchange for milling paving later on in the project. Motorists are asked to slow down and use caution and drive distraction-free in and near all work zones. All work is weather dependent and are subject to change. Petersburg residents have the chance to give their input on upcoming road projects. The Indiana Department of Transportation is hosting an open house on Wednesday, April 14th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at Kiefer Hall on 910 East Main Street in Petersburg. NDOT will allow the public to view plans for a proposed State Road 61 reconstruction project in downtown Petersburg, a hot mix asphalt project on State Road 56, and a drainage correction project on State Road 56. The open house will follow Indiana State Department of Health guidelines for health and safety protocols. Project team members will be wearing a face mask. Attendees are asked to do also. The Indiana Department of Transportation of Southwest Indiana is looking for new team members. NDOT is hosting another virtual job fair on Wednesday, April 14th from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and again from 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Microsoft Teams. You must have the Microsoft Team app installed on your phone to join. Representatives will highlight their current open positions and explain how your skill set could set you up for success in the agency. Available positions include highway maintenance technicians, equipment mechanics, summer seasonal workers, and more. The Indiana Department of Transportation has also announced several more road projects for southern Indiana. The first one is a bridge rehabilitation project on the I-64 bridge in Warwick County. Contractors will close one lane of the I-64 bridges spanning over Coles Creek about 5 miles east of Selvin on Thursday, April 8th. One lane will be closed both east and westbound. These projects include patching and resurfacing. Lanes will be restricted to a 15-foot wide lane during the project, and these restrictions will be in place around the clock. Work is expected to last until mid-July, depending on weather conditions, and the other two bridge painting projects are scheduled to start on Tuesday, April 13th. Contractors will close one lane of the I-64 bridge spanning over Cloverdale Road, about 2 miles east of State Road 145 in Perry County. NDOT is also closing one lane of the I-64 bridge spanning over Riddle Road, just 2 miles east of State Road 237 in Crawford County. Crews will work on repainting the bridge, which helps inspectors identify potential structural issues and protest the bridge from rust or corrosion. One lane will be closed both east and westbound, with one 16-foot lane being open at all times in both of these projects. Work is expected to last until midway for both projects, depending on weather conditions. NDOT urges drivers to slow down and stay alert near crews. And stay tuned, your weekly forecast and sports with Kurt Gruxell are still to come on the WJTS News.